Hey everybody, welcome to Paul Mash TV, bringing you the very best indie country from all over the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen, he is Paul.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Paul Mash TV. I'm Paul Mash, of course, and we got a great interview coming up for you in just a moment. But before we start, I just wanted to let you know once again that there are plenty of ways to get in touch with me if you would like to be on the show or if you're just a fan. And by email, you can contact me at capital P, lowercase, mashtv at gmail.com. And you can also connect with me on Facebook and like my page. Just go to facebook.com/PaulMashTV and let me know what you'd like. If you just, like I said, if you're just a fan, you can do that. Or if you're interested in the interview yourself, we'll get it set up and we'll be happy to do that for you. And if you missed any of that information, just stay tuned to closing credits because all of that will be revealed to you. So stay tuned for that. Right now from Atlanta, Georgia, we have DJ Knight ATL. He's a hip-hop artist and a DJ. And, of course, we got a song from him right after that. So we'll get to that in just a minute. But before we do, let's pause for this commercial from Click Jam right now.
Jam all around the world. One thing I can't do is disappoint my fans. All the people around the world come and join the band. I said I'm happy as I ever been. When all the music comes together and it starts to blend. All around the world. All over the globe.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's time again for another interview, and right now with me is DJ Knight ATL from Atlanta, Georgia, and he's a hip-hop singer, and we're glad to have him on the show. Thanks a lot for coming by, DJ.
Thank you, Paul Mash. Good, glad to be here.
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole Click Jam family.
Yeah, and that's right. And of course, he works for where I work at Click Jam now, and we're glad to have him on the show. So why don't you answer the question that I like to ask a lot of people because everyone has their own story. Tell me a little bit about how you got started in the music business. I mean, I'm sure that a lot of artists encourage you to do that or whatever.
Well, I actually got started seriously when I was about, I think, 14, 15 years old. Just started out making beats in apartments back in Lithonia, Georgia, with a friend of mine, and we just gradually started networking at each other, other popular studios around the city, performing at open mics, just networking with promoters and stuff like that, and experiencing with, pressing up mix CDs, passing them out at the local hip hop clubs in the area. Mm-hmm. Every weekend, kind of just getting familiar, building up our fan base out in the city. And really, that's pretty much how it started. I guess like around the, I think it was around 2010, 2012, where Atlanta really started getting, a lot of independent artists were getting popular, like pretty much out of nowhere, just, building up their entourages, their fan bases, going to clubs and kind of just marketing their T-shirts, CDs, the whole 9 yards. But Atlanta is just heard. And we were making a lot of noise in our area. I mean, we stopping at stoplights, people listening to our CDs, and they didn't even know we was next to them, stuff like that. And, we were getting heard a whole bunch back in our day. And, it's just been doing this for a long time. So that's pretty much, I mean, I rub elbows with a lot of people in the entertainment did a lot of stuff with when Young LA he was coming back up. We did a few tracks with him when he had the Ain't I song. You know, he was with Grand Hustle at the time. We was just in the clubs heavy, man. From Club Miami, they were playing our music in the clubs. We walk in, they shout out our name. The company was called Undisputed. That's what it was, Undisputed ENT. That was our little clique or whatever you want to call it, whole organization or whatever. And you know, we just went around the clubs and wearing our T-shirts, and it was interesting, interesting time. You know,
I can see that.
yeah, you know. So, but I've worked, you know, I worked a lot in radio in Atlanta as well with Hot 107.9. Big shout out to Red Dread, the commissioner, Lady J, and the whole team up there. Everybody from J Nix. You got a whole lot of people. I just ain't naming. Reeves.
Right.
DJ Silver Knight, you know, the whole team up there, man. You know, everything from concerts, we campaigned. Big shout out to DG Global Network. You know, we did a few campaigns on television with Peachtree TV. Shout out to Jacquez Johnson. You know, shoot, the whole 9 yards, you know, just staying active. That's pretty much what it is. Just shooting videos, networking with the studios, radio stations, DJs from state to state, being involved with a lot of coalition, DJ coalitions. But yeah, Paul, I mean, you know, a lot of people, you can really just Google me on, you know, Google or whatever, and you'll pretty much see all my work, what you know, what pops up. I definitely work.
Oh, I hear you, man. Well, what as far as the, you know, the regular artists, you know, like anything from the hip hop artists or whatever, well, what were the ones that would influence you the most?
Or like an artist that's out here working or whatever, like who influenced me?
Yeah, like all the big time artists that everybody knows, you know, like the, you know, the hip hop artists.
I can't really say someone. Well, let me see. An artist that influenced me. I don't know. I really can't answer that one. I mean, myself, I always been like ADD, workaholic. You know what I'm saying? Like always doing this, always doing that. People used to make fun of me, like, "Oh, what are you doing now? What are you doing?" You know. But I always been like I've been the one that been motivating other people. Put it like that. You know. I was always the person to be the go-getter, and that's always going the extra mile. When everybody else was scared to do this, I'll do it. You know, like I always put myself in that position because you know, a lot of people don't like rejection or whatever like that, but I never cared about rejection. I always had confidence about myself. So when I go into certain places with people of importance, I can handle myself, you know, and they see the way I work, you know. Some people might not had to like me back in the day or whatever the case might be, but you definitely can't say nothing about me, you know, the way I work, because I'm always on top of my job, and you know. But I mean, I see a lot of artists out here working. I mean, anybody that's working hard, like that's motivation to me in general. Like I can't really boil it down to a certain artist, but it's just anybody that's working. Like I respect it because I know how hard it takes to build something out of nothing. You know, it starts with the dreamer. The dreamer dreams first. So I'm gonna do this, and it's wishful thinking. You know, from a person on the outside looking in, it's wishful thinking because it's not there yet. So that part right there, visioning yourself somewhere before it actually happens, is the hardest part. And then, you know, that's it. But you know, you work hard enough, you'll actually get what's coming to you. You know, you stay humble, and you know, you just put some muscle behind your work, and you know, you'll get results. You keep pushing, you'll get results.
Yeah, that's true, sir. Let me ask you something. I know you had songs over the years. Have you released any CDs that you want to talk about, or are you planning on
Over
doing
a
it?
few years, I just released a few albums on iTunes. You got the No Room for Error. I
Mm,
believe I released earlier 2018. I you know, I do a lot of behind the scene work as a DJ with mixtapes, pushing music, producing videos for other artists, uh, the whole 9 yards. But musically, I really haven't been focusing on music the way I should, just to be
mhm.
honest with you. But I am good with music, so I think, but 2019, I'm going to be focusing on a little bit more of the artist side of me, because that's actually how I first started. Because it's quite easy for me to get out there, rock the show on stage. I've rocked a few shows back in the day, whether it was DJing or performing. I did all that when I was younger. So I guess, like, but
Mhm.
musically it's still in me, and I can do what I need to do when it's time. But I have a good online base, so I don't really have a problem with getting music out there, getting heard, or getting seen, because I have a system that I created for myself, and it works for me. I can build my followers at any given time, or I can get, you know, I can get heard. So anything I produce is definitely gonna catch some sort of audience, and I just try to give my viewers a bit of everything that I know how to do. I always have done video editing, graphic designs, setting up shows, interviews, doing interviews, setting up interviews, everything. So I try to specialize in all I can do.
Alrighty.
One-stop DJ, basically.
Right, exactly. Well, let me ask you another question, because we're going to show this in just a couple minutes here. But I know you have a song that you sent me. Maybe you can tell us a little story about this song that we're about to watch here.
Oh, the fuck around video. Well, this a video that I produce. Big shout out to Kenya, Family Through Ties, Big Fred, and the whole gang. Um, they helped me put this clip together for promotions for Click Jam, and actually for my own promotions. Uh, but yeah, so the title comes from actually my little brother. He's kind of like my mentor behind the scenes, kind of give me ideas. He's like, "Why don't you make this song called Fuck Around? It's a saying or whatever. Everybody's fucking around and doing something, or they doing this, doing that." And it's funny, you know what I mean? Even from not even just a race thing, from black to white. Like I have all friends of all colors, so I don't see color, but everybody likes it, like it's like, you're fucking around with the fuck around. So it's just like, well, what is fuck around? Like, I'm fucking around. I'm testing things out. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm fucking around getting connected to this, and it's just a saying, like, but everybody liked it. I mean, I put out the video just to show people that, lyrically I can handle myself, and visually I can get it done. I'm fucking around with shit. So that's pretty much how the song came about, and I like it. But I got more music. I've been uh, producing a lot of music in the studios lately. I've been kind of bouncing around from Atlanta to Boston to studios, getting a new project done, and I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but I'm definitely working on some anthems over here. So 2019, stay in tune. Oh, Happy New Year's to everybody. I ain't really. I actually slept through the 12 12 p.m. I mean 12 a.m. I slept through it because I was already toasted before the whole celebration hit. So woke up the next morning and you know, ready to get to it. But yeah, so that's the whole the way I came up with the title "Fuck Around" in the whole video. It was just something that we shot downtown in Atlanta, and it was fun. But we got more coming. Shout out to Click Jam. Make sure you sign up. Log on today. It's free to sign up. Click Jam is it's similar to Facebook, but it's for musicians. You get on there, log in, post a comment, be seen, get heard, and network with whom you looking to network with, whether it's a DJ, interviewer, person running their own podcast, studio, models looking to be booked for videos and all types of stuff. So just make sure you get on, log on today, and show us your talent, your content. All right.
Okay, well, I appreciate that plug, by the way.
Right. I can go on and on, Paul. I just try to think off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's fine. And as we mentioned a minute ago, we have that song, so we're going to do that in just a moment. But before we do, I just want to let you know, I think that's all we need for now. But as I tell all my artists on the show, if you ever have anything new to plug, just let me know. Maybe we'll have you back on a second time.
Absolutely.
Okay, so here's Fuck Around from DJ Knight Atlanta, right, or ATL, excuse me, right here on Paul Mash TV. So don't go away.
Oh yeah. Hi. DJ Knight checking in.
So you got it? Yeah, I got it, man.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it, man.
In Atlanta, you know I can handle anything standing in my way with stamina. Don't make me grab that hammer and make you dance like hammer. I was locked up in the slammer where they blew out the candles. They put you in a jam. In your pajamas, have you walking sideways in the maze, killing cancer. Real in my bones, keep me chill, don't change the channel. Blood lost, I'm a cannibal. Fight hard, I'm an animal. This your national anthem, that'll knock you off your balance while you falling in your palace. I'm fuck around with that fuck around, and I told her she can have it. Grand slam, doing gymnastics. After that, she smoked the Maverick. She said I got that magic. Lights, camera, action, guaranteed satisfaction. I do it with a passion, just in case she flashing, just in case you asking what I've been through. Ice cold bird flu, this ain't nothing new. When I'm fucking around with that fuck around, just to lay some shit down, get that king his damn crown, and please don't make a sound. When I'm fucking around with that fuck around, don't fuck around with that fuck around. Yeah. When I'm fucking around with that fuck around, just to lay some shit down, get that king his damn crown, and please don't make a sound. When I'm fucking around with that fuck around, I'm fucking around with that fuck around. Yeah. Let me grease up my sleeves, cause I'm going through light speed. Super ice, I roll the dice, I'm taking trips overseas. Charge you fees so I can feed enemies. I don't care, watch me put it all in the air, then put it all in the hair. When I step up in the room, I call her snipping my underwear. So I gave her what she wanted, climb on top of her like a bear. No, it ain't fair, I made them stop and stare. When I pull up on a scene, shining clean with a glare, calling shots like a mayor. Let me take you to my lair. Fucking fairies is too scary, cause they coochie come prepared. Take a step back, realize you don't compare. I got goons everywhere, red plate, truth or dare. When I'm fucking around with that fuck around, just to lay some shit down, get that king his damn crown, and please don't make a sound. When I'm fucking around with that fuck around, don't fuck around with that fuck around. Yeah. When I'm fucking around with that fuck around, just to lay some shit down, get that king his damn crown.